Good evening, this is Edward and Ann, and we're live. This is February 25th, and this would be Friday evening. We're going to talk about something close to our heart tonight, and that has to do with the revealing of truly what's happening. We're, as we've said before, walking through this realm of illusion. And the illusion can be a difficult opponent because you're constantly looking at what appears and your mind is trying to assess that this is indeed the truth. But we know that it's not the truth. We know that we are still coming out of a realm of darkness that the whole world is under. And God is bringing us out of that domain. And as far as we've come, we still have to step further because there's that tendency to fall back and judge by what our eyes see. You can look at the events unfolding in the earth and say, is that a reality or is that an illusion? You can look at the war that's developing in Russia and you can say, is that real or is it not? Now, of course, the response will, yes, it's real. We see it happening here on the natural plane, but what is really happening? Because looking through the eyes of this passing scene can be very challenging because what you see is not really what is happening. Is this really all about Russia making strong advances to take over a country? Is this about China sitting in the wings looking to see, is this the time to take over Taiwan? What's really happening here? Where are we going? And I know that the promise in Luke 8 says, nothing is hidden that will not become evident, nor anything secret that will not be known and come to the light. The demand that we have at this time in both our intercession and our declaration as the sons of God is that which has been hidden be exposed. The workings of Satan, the workings of the spirit world be exposed. That which is being done behind closed doors be exposed to the light. And we're not talking about judging the minds and hearts of men or corporations or any other natural-based scenario. That's on the wrong level. And you can look and say, well, these men are pulling these strings, these men are doing this, or it's this bank, or it's that bank. And that's all fine, but it's on too low of a level. And we're not really seeing potentially what is unfolding, what is being manipulated here in the realm of spirit, what is invading the world of the natural. Now we know the realm of spirit is progressively moving into the realm of the natural plane and beginning to more and more wield a control over the population of the world. And people can look, newscasters can look and say, well, this is what's happening here, and boy, this is so wrong, and there's this group, and there's all of these different situations unfolding. But we have to come up higher and really see it through the eyes of the Lord. Lord, what is unfolding? We know that we're in the time of the wrap-up of all things. We're in the time of the judgments of God beginning to unfold in the earth. We're in the time that God is exposing the deep things of Satan that have been at work in the earth. We're in the time of the manifestation of the sons of God. We're in the time of a whole new creation that God is bringing forth. Not just dressing up the Adamic nature and saying, okay, here we have the sons of God. But we're in a season of such tumultuous change, and part of that change is the birthing of a new level of creation that hasn't existed. Call it the sons of God. It's something unique, it's something different that God is doing. But it's very hard to comprehend that and to understand it, because you're in the midst of walking it out. You're in the midst of going through the turmoil, of going through the cross as it goes deeper, of going through the things that God has put in your path in bringing each of his sons to birth. So we're in the time of the birthing of the sons of God, a time that the spirit world has never seen anything like this before. There hasn't been anything like this before. We've been in thousands of years of time that has come to the culmination where we are now. Where we are now is the culmination of God's dealings with mankind and the plan of God to come forth. It's time that the kingdom be brought forth. And that has to do with the birthing and manifesting of the sons of God. It's tied in together. One doesn't happen without the other. If America is going to make it through this fiasco, America is going to have to go through great devastation. And it's no different for someone that's called to be a son. There's a change coming, and we sense it. It's a change on the periphery. It's a change of how we see. And that's happening by virtue of the transformation of the mind that continues to go deeper and deeper, to where what you've seen isn't what you see now. It's all shifting. And it's becoming more and more critical where that which has been hidden be revealed. And the only leverage that we have in the warfare that is unfolding is that we see. The enemy has worked through darkness and through deception. Everything's been hidden. But this is the time that everything is being brought to the light. Sonship is not a slam dunk. It's something that's been a deep purging process that each of the sons have been experiencing and going through now for some time. We've lived Psalms 140. The proud have hidden a trap for me, and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set snares for me. More than we understand, the path of the sons during this time has been fraught with hidden traps, you might say, hidden snares that have sought to deceive and slow down the sons in their path. The enemy has spread cords out, cords that would ensnare the sons, cords of bonds and attachments and connections and things we don't even understand that have been laid out to ensnare the sons before they come to birth. But it's like in the book of Ecclesiastes, for God will bring every act of judgment and everything which is hidden, whether it's good or evil. We've been in the process of pouring ourselves out, and the only way that we're going to see the hidden things that need to be seen is that we live in a state of pouring ourselves out. We're not going to bring in the kingdom with baggage. We're not going to bring in the kingdom with part of the mind of Christ and part of the mind of the soul, and we're just dragging this baggage along with us. We have to pour ourselves out as Christ did. We have to let go of everything and really empty ourselves before God, that He might fill us, and that we would then see by the Spirit. We're in such a crucial time because as much as it's the time of judgment in the earth and a lot of things that are unfolding, it's really the time of the birthing of the sons. We're all in the womb. We're all in the process of coming down that chute, or whatever it is. But we're not there yet. We're still in the process of being brought to birth. In Ephesians it says that God will bring to light what is the administration of the mystery, which for ages has been hidden in God. We're talking about the sons of God. We're talking about the administration of the kingdom. We're talking about this secret thing that God's been doing, that the spirit world has looked on and has not understood. And that is the creation of a whole new race of people, the sons of God, unlike anything that has existed before this time. We're walking between the world of illusion and the world of reality, at least what we've perceived as reality being, because God is beginning to reveal the deep and hidden things. We're stepping out of the realm of illusion, and that which has been hidden has been shrouded with illusion. But we're stepping out and entering into the true world of the reality of God's kingdom. We must keep pushing through the illusion right now. There was a word that came several years ago that in spite of what we see, that we must push against the illusion. And if we do so, it will give way. And I think we need to meditate on that tonight, because the illusion comes with such a strength and a force that it just blows you over and presents this alter reality that seems to be real. And yet God is saying, if you push back against the lie, against the illusion, it will give way. But if you don't push back, it will be very easy to succumb to the darkness, to the lie, to the illusion, and just give in and say, whatever that issue is. But we push back. And I think we set our spirits tonight for that. We push in the Spirit. We're not even trying to push for our birth. We don't even know how that birthing thing is happening. We know something is happening within us, but we don't understand it. But what we do know is we push against the illusion. Every morning you get up, issues will paint a picture. Things will present themselves a certain way. You'll be facing things that just, are contrary to what your faith is. And they're trying to say, this is real, this is real. And the response that we have is we stand and we push back. We push back against the lie. We push back against the illusion. And in so doing, we send the judgments back upon it. We will not lay down and just buy the lie and buy the illusion. The Lord has said, push back and it will give way. And the truth will become manifest. And the lie will disintegrate as a paper dragon. And you might say, well, how is that possible? Because it seems to be so real on the natural plane. But the natural plane is a realm of illusion, a realm of Maya. We don't understand that you can push back against this realm of illusion, and that which seems to have substance and reality will disintegrate in a moment. One moment it's there, the next moment it's like gone. Because it wasn't real. Tonight we set our spirits to push through the illusion. We're in a drive for resurrection life. But I don't see it. What? That's an illusion. We push through. The illusion will give way. We push through. Resurrection life will manifest. Because resurrection life is in our midst right now. It's right here, right now. But Satan has pushed this illusion. I think that's all that we're going to speak about here this evening. Isaiah admonishes us in 52, awake, clothe yourself in your strength, O Zion, clothe yourself in your garments. There might be another way he's saying it. Wake up and push back against the lie, push back against the illusion, clothe yourself in the abundance that God has provided. Put on the beautiful garments of spirit, because that is your truth, that is your reality. And the illusion and the lie and the darkness is not. But unless you stand and push back, it won't change. We're coming out of the realm of illusion, and as we come out of the realm of illusion, the baggage we've walked with and the baggage we've carried, we're dumping. We're dumping it on the left and dumping it on the right, and we haven't even understood the baggage. We know that we carry baggage, but we don't even really understand it unless God reveals by the Spirit, hey, that's baggage, that's baggage, that's baggage. We're getting rid of the baggage, and we're pushing through the illusion. And that which has been hidden is becoming exposed to the light. And that includes you. You've been hidden. You've been clouded over by the enemy. And God is yanking off those filthy garments. He's yanking off the lies and the illusion, and that which you have been, which has been hidden, is becoming exposed to the light. For you are the light. Amen.